So, hello everyone, I'm live version of Infinite Dendrogram episode 2, like the ultimate infinite anime speed game anime. So this anime, they have this game world, right? It's a virtual reality MMORPG, yeah. And what I liked about it is that, you know, they had like no limits. Like there's no limits anime. It's like, you know, everyone has like this their own unique stuff, and you know, every quest and NPC can like permanently die, and it's like the infinity. You know? So I like that because usually, I mean, they make some kind of half-assed game, right? And you know, the game doesn't make much sense. Like in Shield Girl, where the game doesn't make sense whatsoever, but the game is pretty broken, right? This anime's game might be broken too, but at least I feel the author was like, whatever. This is. If I'm gonna theorize a game, I might as well make the ultimate game, right? Yeah, I might as well, you know, fancy about the ultimate game. So I like that. So let's start watching it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Otherwise, though, it was very, very predictable, right? Of course, they mentioned this like, oh, there is a secret extra thing, a secret extra class, right? And who do you know the sixth thing, right? And of course, the main character gets that sixth thing, and so on. And of course, the main character managed to defeat this massive, you know, like spawn thing. Yeah, it was like 200 levels higher, but he could solo it because it's the main character with the new power zone. Yeah, so I mean, everything else was very, very predictable. Okay, so these are the EB people then. Yeah. Yes, like that. Jobless level 0 to defeat a Dendrogram worm makes no sense. Yeah, ridiculous feat. Yeah, made no sense whatsoever. As they rarely do in this kind of animes. So I guess there's some evil, you know, evil people. It's an infinite game, right? So it would be good to conquer this game, yeah, and control it, and I guess you control NPCs and so on. I guess this is the first time we see the ulti, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, show the class and so on. I don't know. Very generic opening. I feel. I don't know. I'm just like, okay, dude. Yeah, this opening is weak. It's really, I mean, now it's a little better, but before this, the beard, you know, best bro. Yeah, he's cool though. I mean, he's cool with the machine gun there, but yeah. It's not much happened though. Whatever. Having a party now here, of course, with his maiden. Yeah, names to me is maiden or her name was. She seems incredibly OP because obviously he can beat like a 210, you know, boss on level 0, right? So, you know. But yeah, this game, and you can't like restart the game, and you're stuck with whatever you get. It seems like a bad game design. Oh yeah, like you're stuck with whatever you get. Oh, you like based on your mentality, you get something, right, some class thing, and you might get like a shitty class thing because, you know, and maybe it's a great one, and they're different. So, but still, people will rage over that because they'll be like, I want to have this thing, and you literally cannot, and you can't respec, and so on, right? So it's just like a very weird. Yeah. She missed out now because, yeah, you could have more, okay, yeah, and of course she does eating and so on. The NPC is incredibly intelligent, so it's like, of course you can change shape. You can probably, you know, grow bigger in the important stuff, right? Yeah, she would always be a cute maid. Like that's it's very important. She would always stay as a cute maid. Don't you worry, bro. Superior embryo. That sounds good. Okay. Okay, so it's the best thing to have that. Superior embryo with ultimate thing. Wait, it surpassed the limit of the highest rank? Wouldn't it just be the highest rank? You can't just surpass the limit. It's like you have 10 ranks and the secret 11 ranks. Then you have 11 ranks. Like you don't have less, you know. It's like you have 10 ranks and you might unlock some item to get the 11th rank. But that means you have 11 ranks. That doesn't mean you have 10 ranks. Oh man, this person sounds really weird. Here we go. So they actually have some kind of war, yeah. I mean, that makes sense, right? Because it's like a living world, so people are building their own empires and so on in this virtual reality, yeah. I mean, that is what would be cool in this kind of game. You would want to make your own, you know, empire and create your own, like, armies with NPCs and so on. Okay, but it's all about the loot, though. That's what giving my price. It's all about like that. He wasn't giving me good enough prices. Yeah, it makes sense. I completely agree. I also be like, you know, revolution now. Yeah, you know, it'll be like, what's happening in the shitty world? There's no prices. Yeah, and of course some kind of system, right? With ranking and yeah. Yeah, it's all about, you know, clans and, you know, some kind of clan wars, right? I mean, it makes sense. Like, I mean, it's a virtual reality, but it's very, very serious. Yeah, it's like they betrayed them and then this appeared and... He's so strong then. Yeah, why did you fight for them, beer bro? But it's kind of random because it feels like we start the game. Oh, I'm in this country. That determines your allegiance. Like, why does he actually care about this country? Like, why would he's like really one day, right? Why would he actually care about his current nation? He's just like he's isekai into it. Isekai, I know, but you know, he's like teleported into that world with the reality, right? Yeah. He would have no actual care for this current country. Yeah, nya jobb can be a jobless buffoon, right? I mean, it's a classic role-playing system. You have a job, right? Yeah. She's almost fight for him constantly. Yeah, that's the classically, you know. That's handy, yes. And he can start with a paladin. Does it have to be a knight? Does it have to be like a square first? Yeah, of course. I mean, this job here is like an FL fantasy, right? So I mean, it's set as a class, but it's like a fantasy 5 and so on, and 3, and well, I guess 10, 2, and and so on. But yeah, what? I have to give money to the church. I like that. You have to like bring money to the church. Yeah, You have to grind and like get that money going there. Yeah, it's a very realistic Paladin game. You have to pay money to the evil church, right? Very realistic. Church is also evil. If you ever played a role-playing game, church is also evil. Okay, so I guess we're gonna montage him becoming a Paladin because it's like whatever. We don't want to see him grinding. Yeah, I got some recommendation from Liliana. Give them some money. I like this part. We have to give them money. That was that's a very realistic becoming a Paladin. You have to pay to enter the church. It's like, yeah, this game gets it. That's how you enter the church. I've never seen such a realistic game before. Yeah, she is like blood. Yeah, she's kind of crazy girl. So he can immediately become a Paladin, usually like an advanced class on it, because yeah, why not? This game will also seem to be really broken, like a shield girl. Like it doesn't really matter. You can just like jump up to this higher class. You have to go the steps. You can just like jump over the steps. Very uncommon in games. Usually you have to, you know, be like a level 10 knight first, and maybe learn some healing magic, right? Maybe like a level 10 priest spell, or, you know, something they combine those two, right? But yeah. Yeah, and heal stuff, because he's a great Paladin, bro. Yeah, should just interrupt them, but I heal them anyway. Yeah, first heal. It's like sounds like a, I guess it's the level 1 heal. I guess. Yeah, first heal is the basic heal. I suppose so. And they go immediately. It's like her oppa is like bouncing around like crazy. I love it. Yeah, she's like They're quite big. Yeah, it's like okay. Now it's anime. Now it's anime. When immediately the girl is like, he's being jealous about her bigger boobs, right? Yeah. Yeah, she's like a succubus, right? Sassy succubus. I totally got succubus. Of course, she's succubus. Sexy and cutie, yeah. And got massive up high, yeah. And she's super sexualized, of course, yeah. As it should be in anime. Here we go. Now this is anime with that, yeah, with the ass shake there. So I guess this guy's like a complete perv then, because this embryo is supposed to be your internal mind waves, right? So he has clearly a complete hentai as he goes to succubus. He has to be maximum hentai, right? Because like an Ara succubus, yeah, he has to be maximum hentai. The only thing makes sense, yeah. It's very expensive having embryos because they eat you out of your house, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it means like aren't garden monsters, but I'm a succubus. I mean, come on, yeah, of course it is. What else should I be, right? So he snipes him with like a rifle, maybe? I mean, it looks like a gun, right? Or heard like a bullet, yeah. Counter absorption. No, it's a player, right? Wait, wouldn't a player name also appear on your you know, user interface thing? What? Unless he's like a stealth guy? Or something? I don't know, it seems kind of far-fetched here. It's like, no. Oh my god, a player killer! Like how dramatic it sounds, yeah. A player killer. PK. We used calling it PvP back in my days, but yeah. Look at the alien. Yeah, it's like the alien, right? It's like basically, you know. What's happening now then? Something evil. Yeah, he has like a rifle, yeah, some kind of sniper or it's some kind of like, you know, I guess, ranged. Hope he dies here because you can't actually die, right? You only get like logged out for like a day, right? Whoa, okay, he like shoots aliens at him, I guess. Alien sniper rifle, yeah, he died, right? Yeah, so you can't log in again. See, it's good for him because he needs to go to sleep, right? He needs to go to school tomorrow. Yeah, it's good for him. He needed to be the guy's helping him go to life. Yeah, and then you're like logged out. That is like a really. I mean, it's interesting this game, but also like goddamn, it is like man, people hate this game. It's like, oh, I can't log in for 24 hours. Like it's this is too realistic. People would hate this game. You would be like, oh man, screw me. I can't play the game right. She's probably depressed that she let him die, right? She's like, no, it's my fault. Master, I failed you. It's gonna be her thing, come on. Exactly. I should be apologizing. I was too weak to be an embryo. So I guess a lot about your partnership with your embryo, right? So I mean, again, the guy with the soccer boss, he's clearly is very, very, very like, partnering with his teammate, right? Yeah. It's a little weird she's aware he can't die though. She's like, if you weren't a player you would die, but yeah, but it's a little weird she's aware of that, right? She's aware that you could like utilize that, yeah. It's like playing Sonic Catcher 2 where Tails can't die, so you utilize that. Like yeah, it's like, should the NPC be aware of the status of that thing? It's a little bit like that, right? Well, you can't replace her, right? So, but yeah, picture this in real life. Picture this in real life. You play this game, someone defeats you easily. You're like, damn it! I also want to be like, this sniper guy with like an alien embryo. That was cool. I want to have that thing. Oh, you can't. You can't restart the game. You have to just play with your crazy maiden girl. You can't change. Yeah, you have to play with her. But that would be a horrible game. I'm telling you guys, it's very, very innovative that you have this so infinite, but the way that people will be limited to having to play this thing is really weird. And people will change their mind and be like, oh, I want to play a healer now. I want to healer. I can't do that. You know what I mean? People were so pissed off in this game. Yeah. Can't log in for one day. They're like rage, 23 hours of rage. Yeah. People be like depressed 1 hour and then 23 hours of raging at the chats, right, and the forums and at the developers. Yeah. Oh, it's the Paladin, you could enter it, yeah. Yeah, it costs trick there for that money. It's very realistic, the Paladin thing. Yeah. Oh, she's afraid of the dark. Maybe ghosts, I guess. Maybe djur, yeah. Oh yeah, it's a lot of like... He's a Paladin though, it's like the perfect fight for him to grind, right? Yeah, he can just be, it's unholy weapons, right? Yeah. This should be really easy for him to win this as a Paladin. Yeah, this should be a great bit of format. I mean, he's anti-undead, right? Paladins are always good against the undead, so you can just easily kill them, right? Ooh, someone's coming. Could be another player though, maybe. Looks like a chain weapon, like in Darwin's game. Yeah! It's like the Dendrogram from Darwin's game. What's happening? Okay, let's see. It's a cool hat in this guy. Chain weapon, yeah. Okay, I like this. I would say this is the coolest dressed man so far in the anime, yeah. Sharp dressed man here. Thought you were a zombie, right? So it's like, sorry. Oh, it's gonna be his new best friend. Look at this guy. It's like a Twisted Fate guy, yeah. I love it. No, he likes the Undead, right? He's a Paladin. Oh, okay, it's PK, but ugh. 5 days! Okay, I like this character. Oh, I don't leave my crypt. I just go around here and kill zombies, you know. I just, you know, go down to the bottom. You're 100 floor dungeon, right? It takes a while, you know. He's the kind of super strongest guy in the world, probably. Figaro. It's clearly that probably the strongest person in the world, right? Yeah, exactly. Top rank figure. Of course, he's the strongest guy ever. Accidentally means the best guy, you know, and his beer friend's the best guy too, right? Come on. It keeps farming. He's down there in the basement, yeah. It's that kind of guy. Well, I guess the strongest guy because he's grinding. He's like massive grinding, right? He's like, I have the highest level guy in the world because I keep his grinding downwards. Yeah, he doesn't really, you know, take part in the world politics. He's like, I don't care about that. I just want to fight people. Yeah, he just want to grind, right? He's still afraid of the... Yeah. She needs a goddess to be like, turn undead. That would be awesome for her. Okay, that was a good part of this. He's crying. It's like, clean her from all the dirty undead flesh. Yeah. I wish though he actually would use some holy magic though, or actually, you know, so maybe or some holy buff strike on himself. He's kind of swinging it. Yeah, I think that's like the mistake. That he could have had him actually, you know, do proper stuff, right? Like, you know, I'm gonna use my holy thing and then this thing, and yeah, that would have been a little more, you know, actually using paladin abilities. But no, he's gonna, you know, swang his best there. Yeah. So that could have been a little bit. But I don't know. Anime, I think it's okay, but. I mean, obviously the game world would make people go crazy, but the game rules. I guess World and Shield Girl, and Shield Girl is pretty crazy too. But this one's like, man, you can't even. You're dead for 24 hours, and you can't like. People will hate this game so much, and you can't you can't like, you know, redo. You can re-roll. You're stuck in the game. It actually would be a really bad thing though, from a gaming, you know, company perspective though. Yeah, I mean, let's say, okay, it's like, it's realistic. I like it. It sounds like it's cool though. It would be cool doing that game in a sense, right? Because people will be stuck, you know, you have to wait and so on. But obviously, from like a gaming company perspective, from like a marketing perspective, not just for the bad PR that people are going to be angry at you for 24 hours and so on, it would be a really bad, you know, game, because people would obviously. I mean, when you make a game, right? Let's say you make World of Warcraft, the most famous RPG, and of course, I worked at Blizzard back in the days, but yeah. So I know a thing or two, I suppose, but like the game there wants you to log in every day, right? They want you to have the daily ones, want to have the daily weeklies. So you log in and you want to keep playing the game, so you know, can beat people, right? Have your guild, the friendship, and so on. Right? You want people to have that constantly. And if you lock people out for 24 hours, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be like it's the opposite of a good retention system, right? People are gonna be pissed off. Maybe some people that are really into it are gonna be like, I have to log in as soon as I can again. Sure, maybe. But you're clearly gonna have fewer players that can hang out with other players. You're gonna have harder to raid or whatever, right? But also it's harder to communicate in training and so on. All of that is gonna go down, right, when people are gone, right? And it's like the opposite of tension. The people are gonna rage over it, and they probably want replay they probably want to start the game again, but replay the game when you actually can play the game and so on. I mean, basically you're alienating people to play other games while your game is offline for them, right? So you die in that game, then they're gonna play for 2 more hours that day, and they go play another MMO instead, right? And then this game is funnier, and then they don't come back to your game, right? So it's like, I mean, from a company standpoint, it's a truly horrible idea. It's like the worst idea ever, yeah. Because other games, like even so, you can lose everything in that game basically. You have to restart, but you can still restart, right? Yeah, immediately. And some people can be like, I have to get back to where I was, right? And they're gonna play the game, go crazy, and play game more, right? So it doesn't have to be necessarily a negative thing for their amount of game time, right? That being said, you don't want people to log in all the time. The best players are people that play every day, keeps it going, right? I guess the absolute best players to play, they keep paying the subscription thing and also play the game. Just give you the money. Those are the best, I suppose. But really, more realistically, the best players are the people that play for like an hour or so. They log in, they have the chats, they have their friends, and they communicate, do some stuff, right? And don't cost too much on your servers, right? In that sense, you don't want people to play 24 hours either, because then they cost more on your server and so on. So it's a little bit like that. But still, though, you want people to be retention. You want people to come back to the game, maybe to play the game a certain amount of time and so on. Looking them out is horrible. But next gen, yeah, it would be a cool game mechanic, and it makes sense for this like living infinite game, right? But goddamn it doesn't make sense from a game perspective. People would play all the games and they would come back again. So it doesn't make sense from actually a release perspective, from the real life outside, right? Doesn't make any goddamn sense. But anyway, that's the Infinite Dendrogram. Episode's okay, I feel. It is very much like he's a paladin immediately. It's like, okay. Oh, he met another top rank guy. It's incredibly generic, I think that's it. He keeps meeting the best guys ever, right, and so on. It is very much like that, where it's like, how can he do that? And the paladin was great though. He's a paladin, and they pay money to be paladin. I like that. You have to join the church, yeah. Very realistic gaming. That was good. The most realistic game ever. That was very good. That was very nice.